Hey guys, Lulu Beauty here. I hope you are loving and living life. But today I'm going to be jumping into a brow review. I don't know, but the girl, she does her brows and they be on all the time. And I've been using the same products for a very long time, but I'm like, there's too much newness. I'll be using the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Cheat in black brown, the Huda Beauty in black brown, the Anastasia Brow Freeze, and also I'll be using the Sephora collection chocolate brown. So first thing up, I'm going to be doing the Anastasia Brow Freeze. It's a styling wax. So this is something that would give you the feathered look. And would I say I'm a feathered look girl? No, only probably the front of my brows, but not my whole entire brow. I would do a feathered look, but I do like to use waxes because I feel like it just makes it looks better. It makes your brows look like fluffy and natural. So I am using a spoolie here from one of my angled brushes, and this is also from Anastasia. And I have brow freeze in it, and I'm literally just going to brush brow freeze through my brow hair. Just kind of do that and have you guys take a peek at what that looks like comparing to this one. So it definitely gives you that holding effect, that feathered look. But I like to fill the back of my brow just to give it a little bit more structured. So I don't mind it to be feathered in the front and being a little bit more structured in the back. So I am going to use Charlotte Tilbury in black brown at the back of my brow. So this is our new pencil. It's called Brow Cheat. And I was playing with it in Sephora. And I like the fact that it's more stiff. I like the fact that it's a more sturdier pencil. So I am going to do that, and I'm going to do like a upward motion. So my typical brow style is like semi-structured. So I am the girl that does draw the line on top. And I got my brows done, and she kind of like took me off. So I typically have more hair back here, but not today. That's okay. And I'm just kind of brushing up. I'm kind of blending the product upward. And I'm really just focusing the color on the back, or the pencil on the back, to give it a little bit more definition. So when I say the back of the brow, I mean from like the arch over. And I'm just kind of like doing like hair-like strokes, and I'm brushing and down. I'm very much of a brow girl. So that's it right there. You see, I didn't put any product in the front of my brow, and I just put the black brown from Brow Cheat from Charlotte Tilbury towards the back. And yeah, and this is my brow with nothing on it. So I do like it. As far as with color wise, it is darker, but I do like darker brows. So, and I've worn this independently already. So I've done this by itself, and it is pretty. It's nice. I feel that me just filling in my brow with this did make my brows look pretty filled in. Not as natural as I would like it to be. And when I mean filled in, I actually filled in my brow from the front to the back. So that's one thing that I didn't really care for. I probably would have purchased, if I was going to do a more filled in look, I would have done the angled the other brow pencil. So the next pencil I'm going to be trying is the Huda Beauty pencil. I actually thought I bought it in rich brown, but this is black brown. I was hesitant to like not try it out, but I'm going to try it out because I want to, but I need to get rich brown. You guys need to see rich brown. It's a beautiful shade. But let's see for comparison. So I have nothing on here. I'm gonna actually put this pencil straight on my brow just so I can see how it goes here. Okay, so first, it is definitely a lot more sturdier than Charlotte Tilbury on application. Like the point stiffness, I could feel it. Not saying that I couldn't feel the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I could definitely feel it like first thing. So yeah, the whole pencil in itself is more sturdier. Even the spoolie is a little bit more sturdy. So I wonder if this brow pencil is more for people who have like more thicker, bushier brows. Like hair texture, like you have thicker hair and you're looking to just give your brow a little bit of detail. But this here is definitely, I like how it's filling in my brow though. And I actually like the color. I almost feel as though this black brown is softer than the Charlotte Tilbury. So, and I'm doing like a structured brow. Like when I'm like before, what I mentioned was that I typically line my brows. Like I'm lining this. It doesn't seem so harsh. And it's filling in my brow pretty well, actually. I like it. And again, this is with nothing on there. And I tend to be a lot more sparse on this brow. Like most of the time I have to fill in my entire back of my brow here. And I'm just trying to, I typically don't do this back and forth thing to fill it in. I'm actually just doing it just to see what my brow would look like. And it still I still like it, actually. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna fill my whole entire brow in. Let me see. And I'm just kind of pulling it down here. And I'm doing like upward strokes. Turning my brush vertically. Trying to see if there's any. Okay, so this is a more filled in. So you see the difference. This is definitely a more filled in brow than this one here. And what can I see with the difference? I had to use a lot of pencil to get here. I feel like with this, with the Huda Beauty, it's depositing less pigment. And like I mentioned before, it's almost as though like it's for a bushier brow maybe. I'm not sure. Or brow that has a little bit more of has more hair. But it definitely, I feel like it's for that stroking method, like that hair stroke. Like you can get real defined hair strokes with this. And that was on first application. Like soon as I did a line, I felt the firmness of it. And even like combing through my brow hairs with the spoolie here, I felt the stiffness. So this pencil, I would definitely say by far is a very sturdy pencil. I do like it. I wish I bought it in the black brown. I thought I'd go ahead and include a white test. So I'm gonna see here how this goes. Cause I'm oily. See how easy, but just know I didn't prime them. I didn't put anything. So I'm sure. All right, so this does come off a little bit easier, but I'm sure if I put on like a base, and this was the Huda one, it would have stayed on. And then let's see with the Honest Dogs. Yeah. Okay, so this one you have to put a little bit more elbow grease into removing. So, I mean, which is expected with wax. This tends to have a better hold, and it adheres a little better. Product adheres to it a little bit better. So I was expecting that, but I would say here, like, you see the Huda is still on in the front. Start using the Sephora collection, and I'm using it on the brow on this side here, and I'm not using anything. I want to use it by itself. Use it by itself and see. So here we go. And the color I'm using actually is chocolate brown. I was just excited by that name. So sturdy pencil, but it is soft. It feels like it feels a little bit not as pointy. Like the Huda felt a little stiff. You felt the point on your skin. So if you're a person who's sensitive, I don't know, maybe this one will be better because it's soft to touch to the skin. It feels very smoothing. It's very smooth. It feels like it's gliding on the skin, but still giving you that definition. So like, you know, when at times when you're having like stuff that glides on the skin, you feel like it's gonna move too much. This is definitely not the case here. It's gliding, but it's not moving too much. And I'm just doing the flickering again to give myself a little bit more dimension and feather look. And I actually really like the color. And I'm going to insert the swatches of what they look like too somewhere on this slide here. And you'll see. But this is like, yes, I like this color too. Okay, Sephora. This is my first time buying a Sephora brow pencil. I just like the name, and I'm on the hunt. I use the same brow products for many years. Like I use the KVD brow struct, and I've used the KVD super brow. I was using that for a long time. I was using the Fenty MVP pencil, which is also a really good one. My favorite color in that one is black brown. So yeah, I actually really like it. I feel like the color is a lot softer. It's not such a bold brown, and I feel like having two pencils or two different colors is necessary depending what you're trying to give. If you're trying to give a really super glam look, if you have like a super glam look, like you have a bold pencil, like a darker shade to give you that drama. And then of course, if you want to kind of like be chill, like your everyday brow, I think this is really good. Or doing a different shade is necessary. To do my makeup, I'm gonna kind of like fast forward this along. Guys, thank you so much for sitting in with me and letting me review these 3 brow pencils. I am a big brow girl, so I was just looking for something to kind of mix it up. So out of the 3, well, out of the 4, Brow Freeze is here to stay. It is definitely a must-have, especially for you to, like, if you want that feathered look, or if you wanted to kind of like couple your products and look more feathered in the front, like I like to do it, and having a little bit more structure in the back. And it definitely gives your product a little bit more hold throughout the day. So this is a win. Now, if I had to choose 2 pencils out of 3, I would definitely, for the number 1, would have to be Huda Beauty. This was a banger because definitely for detailing and giving you those brow-like strokes, it's a definite. And I do love the Charlotte Tilbury, but for softness and thinness at the same time, I would have to go with the Sephora brow pencil in chocolate brown. It was definitely a winner. I actually end up filling in my brows with chocolate brown, and we like it. She's cute, and this is the first time I'm buying a Sephora brow pencil, so it was definitely a winner. Guys, let me know what brow pencils you have used and leave a comment down below. I hope you guys are living and loving life. Bye.